Hello again and welcome to Ndudu by Fafa. Thank you very much for tuning in. Now today we're going to be making some plant-based milk using various nuts. Yes, we're going all nutty about the nuts. But we're going to extract all the milk that is required and of course naturally flavor packed. And guess what? Limited ingredients, but equally I'd leave the list of ingredients and the measurements of this recipe on my blog fafagilbert.com, so do check it out. And whilst you're there, please do not forget to subscribe. Anyway, we're going to start off with the most famous one, which is the Tigernut Milk, and I'm going to show you two ways of making it. In Nigeria, there's a traditional drink which is made out of tigernut milk, coconut milk, and dates, and it's a known aphrodisiac. If I'm right, it's known as kunu aya. If I've pronounced it incorrectly, please do correct me by leaving your comments below. But I'll be omitting the coconut milk in this instance. Yes, we're improvising here. And I just don't want to increase you in the aphrodisiac sort of effects here. We're in a lockdown. You know what I mean. Anyway, back to this. So here I've soaked my tiger nut overnight. And then I did discard the water, washed it under running cold water, transferred it to my blender, added my dates for that natural sweetness, and of course I've added some water, and I'm going to blend this until it's smooth. For the kind of blender that I'm using, which is quite powerful, that would only take me about 2 minutes. Now, if your blender is a little bit less in terms of the power, then you would need to proceed for about 4 minutes. Once that has blended, you need your cheesecloth or a strainer, a fine strainer that is. Now, the cheesecloth is best because it will get rid of every single particle, and that's exactly what you want. You want that clear, smooth, silky milk, yes. So once you've blended it, transfer the contents into your cheesecloth. And then I'd rather not use my hands in squeezing it out. So what I tend to do is just twist the cheesecloth, and that helps extract all the milk from it. Now, if this is your first time, you're welcome. Thank you very much for tuning in. And if I've given you that reason to click the subscribe button, please do so. And don't forget to activate your notifications to all, so each time I upload a video, you do not miss anything. Now, once you have extracted your milk, yes, you can, transfer it into a sterilized jar and then refrigerate it. Now, there is another tip. If you want your milk to last you a bit longer, you need to add a little bit of salt. Anyway, I'm not going to discard the chaff of the tiger nut away because I can still extract some more milk. So with that, I've just added a few slices of ginger, which is just incredible. And I'm just going to blend it again for the second time. Of course, I did add a bit of water. As you can see, it still has a creamy consistency. Yes, so if you have thrown that away, you'll be missing this goodness. Now, with the ginger infused one, I love it because I just place it in the fridge. It doesn't last me for more than 3 days, yes. I think after the third day it goes off, but if you add a little bit of salt, then you can get an extra day because salt is a natural preservative. And yes, it's nice when it's lovely and chilled. Yes, just add some ice cubes if you wish. I mean, that would dilute the taste, but it just gives it that instant coldness and you can enjoy it. And here we have the ginger-infused tiger nut milk drink, which is great, especially first thing in the morning. Now, let's move on to the next kind of milk, which in this case will be my cashew nut milk. And I love this because cashew nuts, they do have this natural sweetness to it anyway. So, you can add some of the dates, which I did, but I didn't add too much. Yes, because I didn't want it too sweet. I just needed it so. So yet again, we're going to follow the same process. Of course, I did soak the cashew nuts. I soaked it for about 3 hours and I used the same water for that. Yes, I did not discard that water away. And here I've got it with the dates and I'm just blending that into that beautiful creamy consistency. about cashew nuts, you do not even require to strain it. It just softens up when you do soak it, of course. And when you blend it, you end up with that smooth, creamy consistency. And it can be thick, so you can add extra water. So what I tend to do is just rinse my blender because there's no waste in this kitchen, and I add that to it. Yet again, don't forget your salt if you want it to last you for a little bit longer. And of course, transfer it into a sterilized jar and refrigerate it and use it in replacement of your milk dishes. Yes. So the next nut to tackle, or which is on my radar, is the pistachio. Who doesn't love pistachio nuts? Exactly, I do. So yet again, I got the pistachios and I did soak it in water for about 3 hours till I could feel that it was soft. Yes, then transferred it into my blender. Yet again, added my dates for that natural sweetness, added my water. And of course, guess what? We're just going to be blending this until it's lovely and smooth. Yeah, so in the case of the pistachios, yes, you definitely need to strain it. Absolutely. Now, all the extra, flour that I got out of it, or may I say the remnants of it, I've combined all of them, dried it, and I've used it as a flour. Yes. So there is no waste in this kitchen at all. So yet again, I've transferred the blended mixture into my cheesecloth, and I'm just going to extract that milk. Exactly. And as I always say, there's no waste in this kitchen. So yes, I think I have got some more creative milk recipes coming up. Absolutely. So yeah, do stay tuned. And if you do like this, click the like button, and that would of course inspire me to create the other milk recipes that I need to bring to your table. Absolutely. So yet again, once you extract the milk, transfer this into your sterilized jar, and if you want it to last you a little bit longer, as I always say, add a pinch of salt. Yes, and that would take it extra for a day or two. Yeah. Anyway, so here I've got my pièce de résistance. Exactly. As I mentioned earlier, I'll leave all the list of ingredients and measurements on my blog, fafagilbert.com. Now, I'd like to say a big thank you to my notification gang. You guys are incredible. Happy Easter. Love you guys. And to my loyal subscribers, I appreciate each and every one of you. Now, you will find me on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, and Snapchat as Ndudu by Fafa. So pass by and say hi. Noral, thank you very much for my theme song. And until my next recipe, be you be nice, because I am me, and me, I love you for you.